Simul. We do this almost every single week. Almost every single week. The original Sunday Simul. Welcome, guys. We'll be taking 25 players. I'm going to be opening the Simul up in a second. Astrobate Mr. Coffee, Super Sebi, HTFP, somewhat unsound. What's up, man? Astrobate, thanks for resubscribing. Tier 3. The Elite. The Elite Tier 3. Astrobate, thank you, man. Guys, welcome everyone, and good luck to the players. You're obviously tuned into the live stream. Also, check out my YouTube channel, Video Chess Training on YouTube. Keep in mind the simul can last 2 hours or more in many cases. Do not enter if you don't have enough time. I don't want to play bullet chess. Please support the stream and donate via Streamlabs or PayPal. Bring back 30/30 time control. No, but you've got plenty of time. You've got plenty of time. It actually, this time control is lasting longer than the 30/30, I think, in many cases. All right. So let's start the simul up. I think the simul's gone longer. Players who balk at playing 1 minute chess are failing to see the whole picture. All right, welcome all and good luck. Please tune into the live stream. I said that already. I'm reading my own words. Anyway, sorry we got a Hikaru Nakamura quote. I would restart the simul with a new one. I mean, it's not as bad as Susan Polgar, but really, Hikaru Nakamura promoting bullet chess quote. I mean, how lucky can I get? Let's just pretend it's not there. All right. So, I'm going to take up to 25 players, subscribers first. The ideal quote for my... Why are there quotes? It's not a tournament. I don't want quotes in my simuls. Bad enough we have to have the quotes for the tournaments. Now they put them on simuls too. Get it out of here. I want to see that. All right. It's like an ad or something. I don't want it. This idea of the site is like free. Get rid of the stupid quotes. I don't want to have this quote like forced on me. All right. So, subscribers. Wow, we had 1,000 bit donation from Mr. Slowhand. Ending the week right here. Mr. Slowhand, 4,000 bits, topping Infinite Flash Chess with 1,500, and Jim with 600. Arsenal with 1 gift sub this week. Antonio said there's a problem with lichess. What does that mean? That they put quotes? Your stream is not found there? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's possible. I've been removed from the League of Importance or something. We've got to get the WIMs. Got to promote the WIMs. Chess Dweeb is streaming too. Now it's fixed? Good. Alright, now we've got Mr. Slowhand. Thank you for the donation, sir. I mean, it takes a while sometimes for it to pick up. Sometimes I forget to put to lichess.org in the title. But I might get demoted at some point for being an all-around jerk. Subscribers first. Naj Papa, you are a subscriber, right? Parmenides, we never know. We never know if Parmenides is a subscriber. We just assume. We don't see him very much. We're just assuming. HTFP, thanks for the donation. He had me removed. Number 4. Tell number 4 we'll take a landing party with Mr. Spock and Scotty down to the surface of the planet. Mr. Slowhand just gifted 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Congratulations, community. Did Bob get one? Yes. Bob didn't get one. Super Sebi, Rhythm, X Netman, Asmirs, and Berenzen Knight. Bob. Bob, you're a funny guy. Promoting Discord with the Grandmasters on lichess. Thank you. So Asterbait is a subscriber. Bob, what can I say, man? Sorry. Better luck next time. But you're practically a subscriber. Mr. Snowhand, thank you. You're both the leader in gift subs and bit donations this week. HTFP just gifted a tier 1 sub to Bob. Good God, we're lucky Bob's not banned from the stream. Can you get a gift sub if you're banned from a stream? Maybe we'll find out today. Man, Super Sebi, that was Super Sebi? No, HTFP, I'm sorry. Super Sebi got a gift sub, right? You didn't subscribe, you got a gift sub. 5, 6 gift subs. Thanks to Mr. Slohan and HTFP. Alright, before I get distracted, let's get the players in the simul. I'm getting distracted already. Gives me a little time for my coffee to take effect. Save a Dog, who just gifted that to the troublemaker. Someone on sound. Alms. Where'd you go? Uber driver's here. Mirales. Whoa! Mr. Sohan did it again. I'm like having deja vu. Another gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Peter XX, King Chaser. I remember King Chaser. D-Pay, Iamism, who I've seen before. And Vila Allure. So we have 10 gift subs from Mr. Slowhand today, and 1 from HTFP. Yeah, soon I won't be able to gift. I won't be able to guarantee subscriber games. I can only guarantee 25. I can't really play more than 25. Slowhand's a fine viewer and a generous donor. That's true. That is true. Very generous 10 gift subs. He's gonna beat Bob's gift sub record, I think, pretty soon. Arsenal fan. I mean, I appreciate the awesome gift subs and donations, but I still got to get the simul started. Arsenal's in. Deep Wolverine was a sub, right? You got subbed last time by a gift sub. So Peter XX, I'm going to assume, was one of those gift subs. So he's in. I'm very, very quick with this. I figured it out. Peter XX and Peter XX 1980 are the same person. Shockingly. Who else is a subscriber? 10-year-old, did you get gift subbed? We'll let him in anyway. I don't remember if 10-year-old got gift subbed last time. He doesn't really chat, but DK guy. We're going to run out of non-subscriber places. Negro Modelo is not a sub, I don't think. But if you are a gift sub that I forgot about, let me know. Anyone else who got a gift sub who would like to play, who's in the challenge list? I might not be able to... Imre, also a subscriber. I might be able to not recognize that, so Stuk. If you are a new subscriber from a gift sub, good to see you. Please let me know. Good lad. Hope you get in. Slicing Bishop Arsenal. Whoops. Disrespected. What? I'm trying to read the chat, but it's a little bit... Good ways to be polite. Pyday's a subscriber. Did you get gift subbed? Or you just subbed? It's all the same. A sub is a sub. Subway. Pyday's in. Russian Bear. I call him Russian Bear. Ruslan Bear. He's probably Russian. Ruslan is a very common name. 111 Sunday Bits. Ruslan from Ukraine. Alright, a neighbor of Russia. So, let's see. Mornaki is also a sub. We're going to have just subs. Like, it would be the first ever. Only sub. Only sub. Mirda Sakura never gets to play. He's not a subscriber. And he did get to play a lot. I mean, are you friends? Are you going to back him for this tournament? Or why do you ask? Actually, Mirda Sakura got to play like numerous times, but I gave him a little bit of a break. He plays weird games. It's hard to play against him. We'll let him in if you want. Oh, he was a German football player. I don't know football well enough. Pele, okay, but German football players, not my thing. All right. We've got 19 accepted players, most of them subscribers. Let's let Slicing Bishop play if he's got enough games. He was in the chat there insulting Arsenal. And I'm not super sharp. What are you talking about, Uber driver? Mirta Sucker is my alter ego? Oh, are you serious? Super Sebi, is that you? You mean Mirta Sucker was you? All the time? We didn't know it? So, I'm about to get started, guys. Just pausing to pour myself some beer. Dreyer. Samir Tasaki equals Super Sebi. Okay. Well, you didn't tell us that before. 48 viewers. That's good. You did not inform us of that earlier. All right. 20 players accepted. Who else? Anyone else a subscriber that I missed? Take back is always late. Early's on time is late, and late is inexcusable. How many times have I heard that? Manus Purse says, hurry up or you will miss El Clasico. Are we talking about football or poker? Learning Chess is here. We're all here. I can't accept everybody. We're almost going to get nobody who's not a subscriber today. Learning Chess has been around and visited the stream, so we'll give him a shot. I appreciate when people do that. Let's let Ruslan play. I mentioned his name earlier. That leaves us 2 more places. Does anybody... Anderson. Does anybody else have a subscribership that isn't in the tournament that wanted to play that's in the list? Last call for subscribers, and I'll take 2 other players. I recognize Fuzzy Logic and Negro Modelo. I recognize nobody's speaking up, so I'd like to get a few low-rated players. Make it a little easier on myself. I can't sub, no app. There's an app for that. Excuses. Anderson can't sub, no app. I don't know about that. That's like the dog ate my homework. The dog ate his homework. We ought to let Negro Modelo is so strong though. He like crushed me last time. I don't know any of the known blitzers. Blitzen. Yeah, I'm avoided. I don't know of any known blitzers. There's probably a few that slipped through the cracks, but I mean, I can vouch for almost everybody in the list here. A few new players. Not really known blitzers. I hate when people play bullet chess in my simuls. Use your time, and it lets me have enough time to play as well. It's helpful for everyone involved. So let's give... What about Fuzzy Logic? He was pretty strong, right? Fuzzy Logic, we'll let him play, and Negro Modelo. And that's 25. Negro Modelo is not from Mexico, despite all popular thought. All right. We're going to start. Start. Press the start button. I didn't get to make a move against Merit to Soccer, and it like moved the board. Why? Why would that happen? Because someone made a move first. Okay, take back made a move first. Good old Karo Khan. A little bit of everything. I like to play a little bit of everything. Pide is one of those London system players. He's that tricky land shark. You bullet brain, not good. 38% of Americans think if you drink Corona beer, you get coronavirus. That doesn't surprise me. And 99% of that 38 is Trump voters. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. The Trump voters wouldn't drink Corona beer. Actually, Corona's no longer owned by a Mexican company, right? So you're not supporting Mexico by drinking Corona beer. It's owned by like an international company, right? So you're not dissing Trump by drinking Corona, technically. Okay. Anyway, a little bit of everything with white. E4 from Asterbait. No more Sicilian for you, Asterbait. We've got to play something else. We're getting that same thing every time. Yeah. Now, I don't want to read the news here on my stream. I get that all day. Let's just have a break. So, let's have a break from the political and fake news world. A little bit of chess instead. All right. What are we playing against Miralles? Miralles with Mr. Budapest Gambit. Another English for him. The sound system. D5 is the perfect move. I did that before against the sound. No, I did Alyakin's defense. No, he plays knight c3. I had a hard time finding a good pizza place in Budapest, but today wasn't bad. Save your dog. Save a dog, kill a cat. Does that make sense? Alright, seriously. What are we gonna do? Mr. Coffee, cat lover. Defender of cats. Coach long time no see. I didn't give you a shout out earlier. No, they have you. You just think you own your cats. You think you're the owner, but really it's the other way around. Alright. So E4. Oh no, not the French. No, not against Mr. Slowhand. I gotta be a little bit thoughtful. They found a feral human to live with. So, Modelo. I don't know Modelo's openings as well as other players since he only like occasionally plays in simuls. Not going to go there. Arsenal, cheers. Alright, so what are we going to do? Siciliano. Deep Wolverine. Thank you guys for subscribing and supporting the stream, especially Mr. Slowhand, who just went out of his way, donating 10 gift subs. We need the support. We need it to keep this going. I can't do it without your help. Alright. So, When my teammates was saying today that I shouldn't do so much lichess, it's bad for my game. But I said, look, I have to live. I have to pay the rent, you know? I mean, I could be like working at the post office, which would be even worse for my game, really. At least I'm playing chess, right? Learning chess. Chat is unstable. Sweden occupied by Denmark. They've gone to war. The Rachmaninoff variation. No, not today. I don't really like the Rachmaninoff. It's just too passive. I don't know how that guy plays that all the time. C4, E5, knight F3. The Nimzovich in reverse. How do you guys like the Nimzovich variation? You know what's funny? I have a German chess book from the 80s, and in there, a Sicilian book, I think, probably by Plugievsky, in a series, and he calls it the Rubinstein system, like E4, C5, knight F3, knight F6. And I always thought it was the Nimzovich, right? We call it the Nimzovich system in English, but it's interesting. Alms would know, Mr. Slowhand, the Germans in the Simul, would you know, how do you refer to that typically? Is E4, C5, knight F3, knight F6, do you call it the Rubinstein or do you call it the Nimzovich? German chess books. It was just interesting. Always called the Nimzovich, not the Rubinstein, in English chess. Strong players. Only by playing strong players. Bless you. I'm not sure. What are you saying? The Jewish Yiddish-speaking Nimzovich came from a wealthy family. But you're still not answering the question. Interesting factoid, Bob, but you're not helping me answer my question. Posting random facts or unknown blobs of information about Nimzovich doesn't answer my question about that opening. Peter is 2018. Man, I feel sleepy. My coffee better kick in. And I'm playing too slow. Definitely playing too slow. When is my next over the board game? I play every weekend. I mean, I just played today. It was a draw. What is that? This is Super Sebi. You played knight A3. Okay. Interesting. I hope this coffee has some I hope this beer has some caffeine in it to like give a little extra kick to that coffee. The coffee doesn't seem to be doing anything. I feel sleepier than before I played my coffee. It was a long day today. It was a long day the other day. Actually, Friday night, I basically pulled an all-nighter, waiting for a friend of mine to finish like an all-night poker tournament. My horse did well, and I had to wait to collect my money. I still haven't recovered from staying up all night Friday night. Mir Tsakur, are you serious? Have another drink, my friend. I take back 100 for a prepaid draw. I'm not that cheap. A lot of D4, that's true. But I'm not playing a lot of D4. I've got a good mix. Probably more e4 than d4. What is this arsenal with this that e4 is more manly or something than d4? What is this whole attitude that you have about you got to allow the Benoni and e4 is more aggressive than d4? Is that really the fake news chess opening world you live in? Fischer is like the third best player of all time. Who cares? All right. Knight c3. Knight f3. So, what are we going to do? King's Indian. Number 4. Man, I gotta wake up. I'm still sleepy. I can't be playing all these King's Indians, guys. That's a lot to ask. Every time you play like either side of the King's Indian, I think it takes like a day off your life. Proven scientific fact. Every tournament game playing the King's Indian removes 1 day from your lifespan. Knight c3, e6, d4. Is somebody playing too fast? I can't play closed positions in fast, super fast chess. That's why I don't like the King's Indian. I love the King's Indian. I love playing both sides of it, but it requires a lot of effort, honestly. Either side that you're playing. What is up with this? Peter XX. What is with people who play this? Why do people play this move? I mean, you're 2000. This isn't a variation. It's not even a variation. And why does everybody play that move? It's like I can play the Blumenfeld like 1 in 10 times I try to play it, and then like the next move, it's move 5, and they play this. What is with that move? It's not the Benko. Come on, you either have to play pawn takes e6 and then take the pawn after that, or you play bishop g5. There's really only 2 ways to play the white side of the Blumenfeld. Either bishop g5 or you take on e6 and accept it with cb. But for some reason, everybody plays this. Like, this won't help me. Nobody plays that in real chess. And over the board, this will not help me. Nobody does this move. And every single game I play, somebody plays it. And now it's just like 1 in 100 games I get to play this opening, and then immediately I'm out of book, like on move 5. I had invented a new idea last time that's not that great, but playable. Just to at least get something interesting. It's so disappointing. I mean, you might as well not even try to play the Blumenfeld. Literally, like 1 in 10 games would be the maximum you could actually get to play it. I did a video series on this opening. And I should just preface the series by saying, look, you can try to play this opening, but nobody's ever going to let you play it. So don't even bother to buy this video. You know, I mean, you're never going to get to play this opening. There's like a 1 in 100 chance that anything you learn from this video series will ever get put to practical use. So don't even bother spending money to buy it. You know, that's what I should have said when I started. Exactly. Like, why even bother? Even people who are like 2000 just make up totally new moves on move 6. That would probably sell really well, Bob. People would just want to buy it out of curiosity. Don't buy this video. See, I'm playing the white side, potentially, of the Blumenfeld. But I'm like the only one in the world that would allow it. No, I'm not tilted. I'm totally not. I just thought it's like ridiculous, like that position. Look in the opening explorer. If you look up that move that he made, like there's probably like 10 games in the opening encyclopedia where anyone's done that, like in the history of chess. I mean, it's not that bad, but it just doesn't exist theoretically. It will never do me any good in practice playing a game with this. It's like voting for Bernie. But it's not a question of whether it's good or bad, Arsenal. It's a question whether it will ever do me any good. It will have no benefit to my practice in over-the-board tournament play. I might as well just not play the game. I'm not going to be able to use what I gain from this game. I need to play more games where people actually play variations that are theoretically useful and played in actual over-the-board games. I don't get enough. And I have like one chance to play something, and now it's going to go completely into another dimension. It's not true. Why can't someone playing? I don't understand why why won't playing someone under 2,000 benefit me? People who are under 2,000 can play well. It's not the same, you know. It's completely not the same. I don't agree at all. I think that you and a lot of people, even people who are like 1,800, can play a really good game now and then that could be very instructive. I don't think it's the same argument at all. Completely different. But I mean, the fact of the matter is, against Peter, I'm going to play a position that I'm never going to be able to play. I'll never have any use for that in the future. I'd rather play an 1,800 in a theoretical position than a 2,000 player with a position I'm never going to get to play or need to play or have no use for. I have no use for that. I know I'm going on and on about it, but I got kind of stuck. I'm going to drop a piece here. What is this position? Knight c6. It's a standard position, right? Yeah, I hate this. Alright. Miralis. Anyway, while I was raving, I wasted a lot of time, which is not good. I didn't mean to start raving. What did I just play? Rook e1? So this is the position I was talking about. He took on a6. No idea what this is now. If I take on d5 now, then white plays bishop g5, I guess. What's that about? Or I can play bishop a6. Okay, I have no clue. I just made this up to make it interesting. I mean, I'd like to learn something theoretically from the openings that I play in the Simul. I really don't mind if you're 1,400 or 2,200. And I don't disrespect people because they have low ratings. I mean, everyone's capable of playing a good game. Alright, here. Knowledge Papa. Tartakover's tough, man. Ubi. No, the Benko is not as uncommon. Now I'm gonna make Arsenal fan angry. I want to make him angry. I will give him his. See, everyone cooperates with Arsenal fan, lets him play his little pet openings. Nobody plays what I want to play. I'm gonna take my ball and go home. Against Arsenal fan. Man, I can't wake up. The coffee didn't have any effect. I don't feel like I even drank a coffee. Somebody must have given me decaf like secretly. The G4, very sound. DK guy with the early A6 Benoni. Immediately. I can't remember if anyone's ever played it against me. I mean, I've seen it on the next move, but here, on move 5, something like one of my teammates would do. Move 5. I mean, this D6 isn't possible, right? I can't imagine it's that bad to play A6 so early. What's this? Early E3 variation, whatever that is. Maybe I should play like knight F6 against that and try to play for D5. Accidentally on purpose. The Marazzi. Easier to play than... Oh no. The summon on sound is busting the sharp line. One of the sharp lines. Blend the system. It means you're banned from the stream forever for playing the London system against me. Alright, I'm going to stop talking and just make moves. Talking is tiresome, I just realized. Ask everybody playing the white side of Benoni, son of sorrow. In Hebrew, right? The Kalashnikov. Now, if I had known you were going to do that, that's not fair, even. That's funny. This is not a normal move order, right? For the Kalashnikov? No, this is not a Kalashnikov. You've already played D6. What is this, actually? Is this still just a Kalashnikov? I guess I go to C2? Is that good? How bad is it for black, realistically, though? It's not that bad. I thought about maybe playing the Kalashnikov would be something I would like to add to my repertoire if I had time to actually study chess. Wait. Now something's wrong here. Something is wrong here, somewhat sound. C6, queen b3, that's a problem. So I can't do that. C6, queen b3. Therefore, one must play knight takes c3. Can we switch side? I played Pater before. I don't remember that. But I already have no clue what's going on here. Very strange. I should be like Krasenkov and play rook b1. That'll be my new thing. Maybe we'll play rook b1 against the Tartakover from now on. Slicing bishop. Crouching tiger. It's kind of a slicing bishop he's got there, I admit. Another one of these. What did I do? What did I do? I just blundered a pawn? I should really get more sleep. Get more sleep! I knew there was something weird. I wasn't paying attention. I thought he played knight on bd7. Oh well. I don't want to play that anymore, Omzi. Last time we had pawn takes pawn. I will not fear c4. Good God, knight a5. I mean e5, you know that, but if I did g3, that might almost be a good move. Speaking of bad Marazzis, I can play knight c6 here. But anyway, castling is normal. Right, this is normal. Bishop to d3. Can't recall ever seeing this position before. Can I play h5 at some point? Kramnik. If Arsenal wants to make any predictions for who's going to be the future world champion, I'll automatically take the opposite. Whatever Arsenal says won't be world champion. The opposite of whatever he says. I'll take that bet. If he says Pragdunadaha and whatever his name is and Duda, I'm going to play the... If Arsenal bets on red, I'm going to put my chips on black, basically. It's a system, it works. Well, the next world champion, yeah. That's a real long shot, HTFP. Can't believe you're risking it. Magnus being world champion again, it could never happen. All right, what are we going to do? What if I go queen c7 right away? Then you run into bishop f4, I suppose. Correct? It won't be money. Oof. That's this. My chances of winning world championship just went up tremendously. Dark horse candidate qualifies 2025 by winning the world senior. Miraculously seeded into the challengers, the candidates tournament. Arsenal just increased my chances of winning the world championship by exponential amounts. First world senior champion ever to play for the world championship title in 2025. I don't know, Arsenal. I don't think he would be in my top 10. But he did move to the United States, right? Did he move to the United States? Does he have a billionaire scholarship now? Then his chances went up. He's been adopted by Rex Sinkfield. Then he has chances. If he's been adopted, yeah, I think it's a little bit better. All right, so this is theory. Konstantin Maslach. Reminds me of Affleck. Do I have to trade there unprovoked? The unprovoked exchange. What is weird about this position? Oh, man. I really should have slept Friday night. I slept last night, but it just wasn't enough to make up for the all-nighter. Knight takes e5. Yes. You can check this on my YouTube channel. I actually did a video on this. Now I forgot my own analysis. But is something wrong already? d4 is speculative. I guess d4 is speculative. Knight takes c4, e4. It doesn't seem right. Is this the right position? Yeah, I guess d4, knight takes c4, e4, d5. Can't remember my own analysis. King is on f2 because it starts on e1 and then it migrates over there. So g3, interesting move. Peter has used 19 seconds so far. Should I develop his queen for him? Perhaps. It's okay here. How is this not transposed to like a normal Kalashnikov? So here was a bad thing. I did a bad thing. I thought the classical variation was knight bd7, and I played rook e1 against Mr. Slowhand, all because he donated so many. I can make it that excuse. I'll just pretend I like blundered on purpose because he donated so many gift subs. To save myself the embarrassment of this blunder, I'll say I did it on purpose. It's not true, of course. Knight takes c6, knight takes c3. I mean, one mistake, there really ought to be a way you could at least get chances to play for a draw out of this. Usually when you make one error, there's a way you can at least bail out with white and play for a draw. I'm just down a central pawn in this game, dude. It's pretty serious. Knight c6, knight c3, knight d8, knight d1. What if we go all the way down this line? Knight c6, knight c3, knight d8, knight d1. Can I actually do this? Knight b7. His knight is trapped on d1. I guess we have to try. What is this? Seriously. Bishop c4, knight c6, a3. Probably there I could have played knight c4 like in the English game. Man, that is just weak. Knight d5. Okay. Can I go here? Bishop g5, h6. Bishop h4, g5. Fight like a man or die like a dog. In the words of my old friend Jorge Samor Hasbun. What happened, Uber driver? I don't understand. You're in a good place mentally these days? Catch up with you guys later. Sorry? I'm confused. This position looks familiar. Someone on sound, you actually know this variation. This is like part of your repertoire. Okay, he's just going to take his game seriously. That's a good idea. I thought he was like leaving. It sounds like he's leaving, you know? When you say something like that. Alms is going to force me to go and like consult the opening book on this variation. I've just been coming up with nothing. Bishop d7 doesn't look really vital from Ruslan. Although I don't like playing c4. I was tricked into playing c4 against the Kalashnikov, which I don't really want to play, frankly. I want to play without that. So what's this endgame like? System. What if I play knight h5 here? I mean, what's that? Right. Been a long time. Grunfeld defense. How are you doing, my old buddy? Talk to your openings. I'm getting a little too Jonathan Rosson for my own good. Don't forget to talk to your openings. I can't do a Scottish accent. I don't know. How do you do a Scottish accent? That must be difficult. A Welsh accent. Jonathan Ross. Arsenal fan, you're not paying attention. We're not talking about Jonathan Ross. Talking about a certain Scottish chess grandmaster. I don't know. Learning chess. Talk to your openings. We played that line before. These are very strangely placed bishops for this variation. I believe. I truly believe. And now, this feels like a Benko. There were references made to the Benko earlier. We had Benko references. Which way do we take? It's weird playing a Benoni with the knight on d7. And the bishops are off the board. What's the plan? Really don't know. What did I do last time? E3. That's been like terribly lame. All my experimentations with E3 have gone badly. Definitely need something different. Queen D2? Was that a move? There's F4. I used to like doing this. Does that seem right? Can you play F4? F4, Queen B6? Doesn't seem right. F4, Queen B6, Bishop takes F6. How did I play F4 in a game ages ago without like Queen B6 being a problem? Really need to study this. You'd think you'd be able to just figure it out over the board. It just has a terrible reputation for black. Really. Almost no one plays it. Don't understand why it's so difficult to come up with a plan for white. What did he keep doing? He like E3. Was he taking on E5? I can't remember. All right. Rodella was C6. Now I can play rook E1. It's an actual move now. Someone sound. No one in the world plays this variation. Probably he's found the critical variation. Theoretical novelty, B5. Totally insane. You saw my face. I'm not surprised, not even like slightly, knowing you. If it was a rational player, rational stylistically rational player, I would be surprised. But with you, I am not surprised. Stylistically irrational. I mean that in the best possible way. All right. Now, can we bail out somehow? Start bailing. Bishop D1. Rook D8. Bishop G5. Something like that. We just try to grovel for a draw down a pawn. Let's see, Bishop D1, Bishop G5, Rook F8. I could get a rook on the 7th as well. I could do that, so I have to think about that. The other option is taking something. Like Knight B7. Knight B7, Knight B2, Kasparov. Garry Kasparov. Right. This is the thing that keeps getting me. This undeveloping move. Knight d7. The undeveloping. Every time I forget that he plays that, and I just can't really get my head around it. It sounds like a horror story. The undeveloping. No. This is a Benoni. This is your brain on the Benoni. Queen a4, knight e5, b6. How many times is he going to play the same line against Ahms and not remember what he does every time? It's such an odd move. Bishop f6, knight d5, queen d5, knight e5. That's kind of funny and doesn't work. This should be good for white somehow, but I don't know how. Way too much time on that game. Is rook c1 right? Yes. So, I've played this position before. Someone on sound hasn't, yet he's used no time to get to this position. How is that possible? I guess it's all in his little black book of secret openings. But actually, you'd be surprised, someone on sound. You have like a billion million choices at almost every move. This is just one of literally tons of different choices you could play with white. There are probably 50 different ways for white to get an advantage against this opening. It's not that easy to single this one out. In fact, bishop g5, at that point, there are probably like 4 different moves white can play. I haven't run into bishop g5 as much as some of the others, but it's been a long time since I played this at all for black. That's probably the best. Castles is more common by far. Moves like what? Moves like what? Asturbate's getting better all the time. All right. The classic. I thought this was a Slav. Running out of plans. How does he have time for this? Grunfeld. I don't know. This doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense here. Arsenal, you're playing, but you're still in books, so you've got time to talk now. Scheveningen of sorts. Bishop e3 is okay. That is a queen. You picked up the queen. All right, the cheapo. Bishop g5 is not a threat yet. Knight bd7, knight g5, knight bd7, d5, knight bd7, d5, bishop takes c3. I don't really like it. Asturbate's just getting better all the time. It's not allowed. Started to play like a positional god. The way Asturbate's game has improved, I think, tremendous. Whatever. You're not putting a knight in f4. I don't care what you do, but you're not doing that. And now, what's with like bishop f5 here? Yo, some tricks. Tricks are for kids. Knight b6. Maybe. Can we do that? This was played against me. Oh. Can't remember his name. Scheveningen. I think maybe. One of the players who used to be on the stream a lot did this. Insipid. Grovel for a draw variation by Black. Speaking of which, what am I going to do, you know? Speaking of the groveling for a draw variation, exactly what I'm doing right now. Bishop e7 by DK Guy. Okay, that's peculiar. That is peculiar. I can't just play knight takes d7. I can't do it anymore. Like, that's what happened the last two games. What about f4? He'll just play f6. I don't want to exchange on d7. Do I have to do that? Was I better last time in the same line? I swear to God, this is the last time I'm going to play that if I get nothing against you, Oms. I promise. I will not waste the rest of our lives doing this anymore. This is so similar to the other game. Why am I playing g3 in every game with a knight that's coming to f4? Sergei Kudrin played the same against me with the bishop on e2 instead of on d3. Now, does it make a difference? You ask yourself. Does it make a difference? c5 takes, knight a6, bishop e2 down a tempo. I mean, whatever, man. I played b6 in a similar position, I remember, against somebody. This is also ingenious. Like, this is why you can't play the knight f6 Scandinavian. Everybody knows, like, a good line, even if they're 1400. It's incredible. It used to have an effect. Stuk is 2 out of his last 3 against me. I don't know what happened last week, but this is a serious problem now. How can you put your bishop on d3? See, that's not supposed to be right. He knows the secret move c3 first. Where did you find this move? All right, let's try. Anyway, I don't have time. I don't have time to think. Knight e4, knight g5. So bishop f6, queen d5, knight d5. This still really seems to bring back memories of something. Having memory. Sorry guys, I don't have too much time to talk. Nice to see Infinite Flash Chess. Our second most generous donator this week. Congratulations on your new job. I hope you still have it. He was celebrating earlier in the week. My beer and everything's gone. Beer, coffee, didn't have any effect. I just give up, man. This is like the most boring defense ever. People that play the Selector Slav. They probably play the London system with white. Oh, it's so painful. What am I going to do? There's nothing to do. And the last thing I played was A4 last time. Now I have to try to find something here. Bishop g5. Queen d8. Queen d8, knight d5. I don't know. Trying to draw a pawn down, I made an oversight there. Weird opening Wednesday. It's weird opening Wednesday with DK guy. Masturbate. What's up, man? Try to get it moving there. That's not an old school variation. That much I know. It's new school. It's no school. It's likely to be no school. School is canceled for fuzzy logic. And now I thought I made a move here. That is ridiculous, dude. I took that pawn already. The engine didn't even register I made a move. What is this now? Slicing bishop is 1600. Having a little trouble here proving any real advantage. Seems pretty good. So, batten down the center. And then you can take the bishop, but you can't trap it. You can trap it? Not really. So, if I play like c4, he'll get away. Who is Fuzzy Logic has draws the last 3 games? Who is Fuzzy Logic again? We don't know, right? Anyway, I'm just using too much time. Maybe I should play c4. I need more coffee, Mr. Coffee. What is Save a Dog doing with white? He's playing e4 now? This really gross anti-Sicilian thing? What is this? Rook e1. Can't play e5. Ruslan is 1800. He's used no time for the whole game. Yep, I love it when they do that. That's my favorite, playing bullet chess simuls. Okay. Now bishop d2. What are we going to do? That's a very solid move for white. Very solid. We have to play this first, I think, before he gets a chance. f5. Alright, I don't know. Anyway, not a lot of time. e5 is overrated here. Most likely. b5 is a threat. Whoa. Alright, that's a kind of crazy move. Then we're just off to the races. No time for interesting chess, unfortunately. Lots of people playing bullet. Sadly. What is this? Unusual in this position. Looks like something happened to me against Kwang Liam. No, that wasn't the same position. Queen b6 right away, man. It's not the Fianchetto variation. c5 takes. What is this? You're not supposed to be able to do that here, Negro Modelo. You're supposed to play pawn takes pawn and then queen b6. But queen b6 right away? That's strange. Can you really do that? See, this is why I don't want to play the King's Indian in bullet chess. Because this is bullet chess for me now. 30 minutes, 20, 25 boards. I'm now playing bullet chess. That sucks. Knight here? No, learning chess just lost a piece. Alright, what's next? Seriously. Now can I play knight a4? No. No. The answer is no. Alright, Acerbate. Acerbate finally showing his familiarity in the Benoni. Benoni familiarity factor high. Do we have this game before? Like the same game? I don't remember. Remember, I don't remember. Now what? a4. Oh my god. This is just like ridiculous, dude. G4 and castle kingside. Absolutely standard. So bishop f6, interesting game now. What is he going to do here? This weird feeling like bishop e5 is a move. Can't remember. The draw, g4, bishop e4. We gotta play something. I want to draw 4 moves. Doesn't seem right. The weird Scheveningen now. All right. The fianchetto. Where is your fianchetto? Fianchettoing. Oh, that's a surprise. Take back, you have another account for other time controls? Man, you have no games, just classical. That's very rare. This is absolutely insane. Standard. Totally standard. Rook e7. We'll go nowhere, but we'll do it well. Knight take back has other games. He doesn't play much. Now knight a4, queen d8. Draw. We have draws against DK Guy and Nigger Modelo by repetition on move 3. Very impressive. Bobby Seltzer. Driver, remember him. Stuk did not pull the trigger. Critical line. CD. And okay. That was obviously what I expected. Absolutely. No better idea. You're hoping for a repetition draw. That's hard to believe. Now what do I do? Not really sure what to do here. Another good move. Some weird tactics here. Speaking of weird, I think I should castle at some point in that game. So this is probably our previous game. I don't remember. Now, he took with a knight. So disappointing. Whatever. All right. Speaking of disappointing, this move. What do I do next? Thematic. Knight b5. We're drifting into a position that I actually like. I think this is the only one in the Simul against Imre. Maybe the only position where I feel comfortable that I have of all the games on live right now. Even this, I'm not 100% sure I like it. Well, that's disappointing. He has queen takes c5. Now white is up a pawn. What am I doing? Strange position. Ruslan's supposed to be 1800, right? I don't know about this either. Queen takes c3. Looks very, very worrisome. Jeez. Okay, I have e5 now. Is it okay? Or Naki? Guys are not allowed to play so well. It's another very good move. I don't know, Morales. You're a little too good, dude. He hasn't beat me in a while, but those are blitz games. But if you look at the recent Simul games, he's winning like every time. He crushes me in every Simul game. I got a draw last time, but that was like a miracle. This is just like I'm just crushed. Just totally crushed in one move. Nils is here. Why am I playing? What did I do to myself? This is ridiculous. B5, theoretical novelty, and I dissolved in 3 moves. I knew Queen E1 was wrong, but already, like, I might have serious problems. So he, like, prepared this? Is your home prep for a variation that nobody plays? Interesting. I could just resign. No sense continuing. All right. Crushed again by Morales. 7 moves. Impressive. So, on to someone on sound who is pretty much as bad as Morales. Equally unpleasant and unforgiving. A little more forgiving, maybe, than Morales. Here we have serious problems with a new opponent. This move was, of course, overlooked. The first thing I checked was, is there any way he can move his queen or something in attack while defending d5? I missed it. No, I have a draw at best for white. I mean, I don't know, maybe I could play like this. What does this even do? Hopefully someone on sound will start reading off the score soon, you know. No losses, 1 loss, no wins, no draws. How do I have two wins? I don't even know. People just like left. All right, King H8. We're still alive here, thankfully. He'll sack his queen. Bob Sacamano. Bishop G5, very exciting. Speaking of exciting variations, this I really love. Are we lost yet? Donkey. Ruslan has used no time for the whole game, and he's 1800. Not frightening at all. 1800 lichess is about 1600 FIDE. That would be the bottom board of my team today. Board 12 of the 12 boards. It'd be like playing my bottom board in a simul. And she didn't use any time. Queen d6 was found. We're down a pawn. Bob down a pawn, a mano. This is an impressive game by white. Didn't know the first 5 moves of the Blumenfeld. Typical. All right. You see it every day, really. Rook e1, down a pawn for nothing. How do we hold a draw here, or even attempt to? Maybe just exchange 1 set of rooks, then give him the open file? How are my chances better in the bishop endgame? Chances aren't really great either way, being down a pawn there. But we'll take the only shots we can get. Honestly, I don't like my position at all against take back. But Arsenal made kind of a weird move. I did not anticipate. Don't really understand it. Rook b1. You can almost predict Donch Papa's moves. Alright. And the draw is the maximum I would ever get in this game. I'm surprised by bishop g6. Well, I don't know what I thought he would play, really. Knight h4 loses a pawn or some sort of trap. DK guy's down to 5 minutes. What happened? Weird position. I hate fianchettoing in the Benoni. And Acerbate started to kind of misplay this Benoni. So Ruslan, what is it, dude? You just play bullet? What's your deal? You've got 8 blitz games rated 1400. You're classical 1801. You've got no bullet games, but you're playing bullet in classical chess. That's weird. Why are you playing bullet in a classical game? Let's try something interesting here. Don't like my position. Basically gave this opening up for a reason. It's like a really bad Petrov. Super bad, like James Brown. That's how bad it is. James Brown bad. And even Warnacki is scaring me. All right. Queen d2. Just up a pawn. That's convenient for white. It's convenient, you know? Everything's just perfect. Should I resign now? Feels like it. I know when they play this move, it's not going to be a good game for me. Because if you don't know how to play like the 5th move of the Blumenfeld Gambit, but then you play like a perfect game, I'm done. That's not good. What just happened? You played b5? What? How can you do that? That's a crazy move by Alms. Alms must see I'm getting depressed and he wants to make me feel better. He's gonna sacrifice himself for the good of the many. Sacrifice yourself for my sanity, Alms. Tricks again. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Arsenal's position, I guess. Just a very strange way of going about it. What to do? Yeah, I don't know why Ruslan Bear is playing so fast. I mean, he's 1851. He has only rapid games. If you played rapid games, why are you playing bullet now? It's really weird. I think objectively he has a pretty good position. He was. I don't like f6. Maybe he has better. I don't know. Don't know why some people are playing bullet again, but take back. Very modest comments about his position, but I think he's better. Stuk only equalized. He let me off the hook here. So, I thought it was a strange decision by Alms, honestly. But maybe there's nothing. Maybe the truth is it was a genius move. It's like the worst Petrov ever seen by man. Alright. Asterbay playing d4, he just doesn't know it yet. Asterbay, when did you start playing d4? You started d4 late. You're a late starter. So DK guy, what did we do? Bishop g2, castles. Every time I try to play knight h4, you have some sort of tactic. I can do it now. Finally. Yes. I can do it. DK guy didn't want a boring game. I understand. He played Weird Opening Wednesday against me. And the only position I like here with Imre, leaving the tension there a long time with the center. Ruslan Bear is just in a very dangerous place now. Wow, f5, going for it. Kind of disrupted my plan for that game. I don't know what Uber driver's thinking. Maybe he's got something here. Alright. I don't like this game. Never like playing this. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Very problematic for black. The opening was fine, but I blundered. So Stuk still solid, and as usual, pretending to be in time pressure. It's like fake time pressure. Like take back, very similar. Who else is good in time pressure? HTFP? Increment pros. Very, very strong increment pros. Maybe I ought to just play knight f4 here, honestly. And there it is. There it is. The secret move. Very accurate. And we have a problem. This is probably a mistake, but I don't know what to do. Not a lot of time left, so. Alright. Here we are. Rather have a knight on d6 than a bishop. man. This could get worse. This could get worse. Really bad. What am I going to do? Queen f6? Queen f6. That's ugly. So where can I put my queen again? Do you have an idea for me? Queen d7? Oh. And then bad things are going to happen there too. So maybe like rook e8 or something. Pray for mercy. Please don't hurt me. Mr. Someone Unsound. Maybe I could play Someone Unsound in chess 960 and I'd have a chance. He can like handicap himself by just sacrificing whole pawns in the opening. And I'm lucky if I can equalize. Normally, just for fun. Just to keep in shape, he like sacks pawns against IMs in the opening to stay in shape. Today he's being kind of conservative. Just flat out positionally owning me. Like Morales. Forkdom. Welcome to Forkdom. Yes. Oh no. Another good move. What about knight e2 check? Maybe I should grab that bishop pair. Help him develop. Let's help him develop a little. Yes, you found it. Incredible. Negro Modelo found knight e6. Never would have thought it. Extremely strong move. And now, queen d6, I guess. The time. How's my rook on a4? No one's going to trap him. We're slightly better here. It's so rare that I'm slightly better in a game. I forgot what it was like. So Ruslan Bear just handed control over to his little brother. That's weird. I thought he was doing pretty well. He's like, you take it. I'm gonna go get a break. Just make sure you don't lose anything. He comes back. All of his pieces are gone. What did you do? You ruined my position. I think I should castle kingside in the Benoni. There it is. The secret move we've all been waiting for. I guess I just wasted a tempo, more or less. I don't know. Excitement is mounting there in the wonderful world of the Schlechter Slav. Looking for a constructive move. Have you seen one? I really don't know what to think about this. Warnacki, are you sure that's okay? Never let your little brother take over the game. That's what we've learned from this. Little brother's gonna mate me in one here. Unbelievable, little brother. How could you do that? That's just not right, man. Sneaky. Sneaky little brother. Unbelievable. Wow. Almost did it to myself. It's actually not mate, but it's really bad, whatever it is. Never, ever, ever underestimate your opponent. I don't care what the rating is or how they've played. What is going on here? So, Davidog spent half an hour on his last move. The earth-shaking bishop d2 changes everything. This changes everything. Just kidding. Just kidding. Seriously. What are we doing in this one? Knight c2. See it. To see it is to believe it, I guess. Now we torture. Thought I had something here. I guess not. I just have to take this pawn, and I can't even do that. Oh boy. We could try bishop h3, but then f5, e4 could be bad for us. But I don't see what else to do. But you better not play b3. You promised you wouldn't do that. Remember? Come on now, slow down and let me play chess. It's not fair to move so fast. Especially someone on south. There's an exorbitant amount of time left. Simply rook e3. What am I doing? No clue. Trying to live. I want to live. Relying on the fact that someone's sound is only sort of almost perfect might save me in the end. Deep Wolverine also beat me last time. Unbelievable game. Massively underrated to an embarrassing degree. He's like a sandbagger. I guess by keeping a low rating on lichess, you allow yourself to have better pairings in the arena tournaments. That's the idea. Purposely keeping a lower rating than you really should have. No. No. Just leave my pawn alone. Leave it alone. Please. Please. Leave it alone. All right, what's up next? Eventually I'll blunder or lose on time against Negro Modelo, I expect. What just happened? We fell for a major tactical blow that just crushes me to little pieces. Maybe not. Is there like a miracle? I have this. It's not a miracle, dude. There's no miracles. The F word applies here. I try to be an adult, you know, and not use bad language, but there's no other thing to do but start spewing profanity when you get an oversight like that. Sometimes there's no substitute for profanity. That's what I feel right now. Okay. Run. Run, run, run. With your pawn. You and your little pawn. Where's my tactic? You and your little dog. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're not even serious about that. Oh my God. You did that. You castled queenside in the closed Sicilian. That's cute. Where am I supposed to go? Karpov, Anatoly. Bishop c8. Lesson number 652. We actually have a couple different ways of doing this. Yeah. How about the back rank? Am I screwed with the back rank? So which way do you want to do this? No clue. Probably has some sort of perverse forced win or something. Wouldn't surprise me. Maybe bishop takes. Actually the best move. Creating less weaknesses in my position. Man. Uber driver. Hate you. For seeing that one move tactic. Just when I was starting to like my position. Just so disappointing. When Acerbate is fighting back. G5, it's time for G5 again. My favorite move. Damn it, he has like rook c3. All of his pieces are just crammed into that little space and everything's okay, that's fine. Completely normal. This isn't right either. It's completely normal. Well, time is time. I'm lost on time. Clearly. Whatever. Try to play chess, but I can't compete with this time situation. Oof. I don't know. Not what I expected from Saberdog. Trading queens, also not what I expected there, but maybe he's just winning. I thought he might have better. The Master of Tension. In the second game begins. Whoa. Yeah, you sidestepped my little trick there. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, I had an idea. Wait. Didn't sidestep all my tricks. Just some of them. Yes. Knight to d4. Can't say I'm surprised by that. Fuzzy logic with more time than anybody else in the entire simul, I think. It's interesting. It is interesting, yes. Now, pretty bad situation here. I feel like, what was it, Cubert? That video game where like the little thing would make these weird signs, at sign. If you know what I'm talking about. If not, no problem. Acerbate has a move. What? Rook h3? Knight to c2. So you're trying to play normal chess now. Is that what you're saying? After that display earlier? Now Savadog wants it to be like a normal game. You think we could just do that? Just turn it off and on? Go from playing like a maniac to something completely normal the next minute? That's totally normal. How can I never have e5? Can't just turn it off and on. If you want to be a maniac, you have to be a maniac all the time. What? What happened? Let me out of here. What kind of position is that? I guess. Into the center. No fear. It's completely okay. Completely normal. Just walk out in the middle of a Benoni. Absolutely standard. Oh my God. How can you even do that? How can you even consider it? Just not right. It's not right, Acerbate. That's mental. You want a pawn on a7. Right? Of course. Walk out in the middle in the Benoni. Queen's on the board. Absolutely normal. What's next? What will they think of next? I blundered? Probably. No, I don't have time. Don't have too much time. This isn't looking too good. As you know, is there a mate? No. This is quite the game by white. With 12:50 left. Check-a-lek. Just take, no problem. Completely safe. It's completely safe, of course. Anybody can see that. Oh, it's not safe. That's not safe. And he did the only thing he could do. Not greedy at all. So what is happening here? Quite a game. Interesting. It's like you're playing God, basically, with white. If God was your opponent, this is how it would look. How can I not have a tactic here? That's just crazy. All right. Maybe I should take on c3 first. The unofficial scorekeeper of the stream. What? Totally natural. The absolutely most natural move. Rook A7. Ruslan Bear is in trouble. Blitzing is not permitted. What did I do? Jeez. Take your time. Please. I guess you have to blitz when you're down a piece, though, huh? Can't really blame him for that. Oh. Surgical effort. I'm not down any pieces here. Still don't like my position at all. Looks bad. It's looking bad all around. What happened? Bishop G4. Is that good for me? I was wondering why you were helping me strategically. There had to be something, some reason why he wasn't winning by force already. Strange. It was very suspicious. You just took a rook. Oof. Masturbate is up to no good again. Castling queenside, huh? All right. there it goes. There goes the game. Just drop the key pawn that loses the game. Looks like that's it. Not enough time. In between move. Not really sure what this is about though. He's got that couple pieces for the rook. Can we use like 5 seconds per move, maybe? Acerbate sacking material back. What? Surely you're just being nice to me. F6. That loses too. Winning a pawn by force with positional play. Wow. That's truly impressive. Just don't have time. Maybe I can draw there. He has 15 minutes left, that opponent. Is that right? That's the most of anybody in the Simul. Didn't notice that till now. I just dropped a piece against Arsenal. Nice. Oh well. It was sort of a good game. We gotta make the list. Check it twice. Santa Claus. Bam. Breaking out. Oh, that's a handy move to have. What the heck? You're serious, dude. Another high-level game by me. Very, very good. And that's another cheapo. Nice. No time. Dropped piece. Can only pray. Say your prayers. Mate in one. He's threatening mate in one. Seriously. Should just like pay for a draw. Buy it. Can I buy a draw? I would lose that game on time if he doesn't trade queens there, probably. This is a draw. If I'm lucky. I have less space. Better here. I don't know. This is a weird game. I'll probably mess it up in time pressure, would be my guess. This was like my opponent just out of the generosity of his heart let me hang on. From what should have been a hopeless position. Here, I think I have a trick. Bishop takes e5. That's actually fortunate. My first tactic in my favor. Like, how come nobody makes any tactical mistakes? Only me. Now my queen is trapped in the middle of the board? Are you serious? My queen is trapped in the middle of the board. It's ridiculous. I'm just lost. Nice. Great game. I played really well. Alright. That was my best game of all time, maybe. Against DK guy. I think that was extremely high level effort by Black. really useful. Does anyone ever make tactical mistake? I think there was one tactical mistake in the whole Simul by Stuck. I just hung rooks in all my games. This is an insane game. Like White is a grandmaster or something. And just decided to take it easy on me. That's the way that felt. I'm just down a piece. I mean, I don't see the point. Hung rook in multiple games, like 3 different games. The only tactical mistake anyone made against me today was Stuck dropping that exchange there. Someone on sound played like 8 cent upon loss, perfect game. This guy, now he finds this move. He's used 8 minutes for the whole game. Totally normal. I mean, even this is like struggle. And nobody ever loses on time. I mean, take back seriously, dude. You played like a 2600. All I can do is like sit there and pray. Maybe we've got something here. So if I just sit, maybe I can draw. It's the only game where I'm like definitely winning. Aspie, you've got to play knight h3 there, dude. Oh, surprisingly, someone on sound found that. I'm so shocked. It's hopeless. 6 cent upon loss for White, I think. The whole game. For someone on sound. About, approximately. How does this guy keep having threats here constantly? Wow. Rook d2 now. Am I even worse, maybe? This interesting position. King d4. I don't have time. Too many games, fortunately. We're gonna have to bail out with that knight. Ruslambear is banned for fast play. That's just devastating. I can't deal with that. People using no time. That's like these guys that play correspondence chess lately. They challenge me to correspondence chess, and then they make all the... I'm done playing people who play correspondence chess. They challenge me repeatedly, and then they play their whole game like making instant moves. Like, what is the point in challenging me to a correspondence game where you're gonna like make your move instantly every move? Can you explain that to me? This is just ridiculous. Ridiculous to play that out. Take back also playing. At least he's used 6 minutes left. He still has 6 minutes left. All right. No. But he's making super fast moves now. His like increments going up. His time is going up. Yeah, this game was super weird. I should just resign, but it was strange. I knew I was going to lose before the game even practically started. So what was someone that sounds like center pawn loss? Anyone? 6, 7? Perfect game. 0 inaccuracies. 0 mistakes. Any guesses? 39. What did he do? He could have won a piece and he didn't see it. I mean, that's the only way. He could have won a piece and didn't see it. I like this guy. Man, I played a bad game here. It's just ridiculous. He's got 13 minutes left. Ruslambear, how many minutes? 19. I should be better here, but I'm playing like I'm worse. It's interesting. Because I have no time. Oh. Can I? Am I lost yet? Uh-oh. Take back is like trolling me by making super fast moves. You know, even if you're a subscriber, I'm still going to get pissed about it. I don't care if you guys are subscribers. If you like fast play me and you make all your moves like it's bullet chess, I'm not going to be happy about it. At least like use a few seconds to make your moves. This is really irritating. A5 probably loses. Wouldn't surprise me. What happened? F5, yes. I know. Am I lost yet? Are we there yet? I thought that's my queen. What a weird position. Whew. I'm about to lose here. Mr. Slowhand, thank you for your donations. I didn't see your comment, Mr. Coffee, about someone on sound, but I'm assuming the only way he can have a 39 upon loss is if he didn't see like a forced win or something. Otherwise, he played a perfect game. Like, you couldn't play better that line for white. As if he like played the white side of the knight f6 Scandinavian every day. I mean, that's ridiculous, dude. How often? Nefidov subscribed. How often do you face that opening? And you rack like, Jesus. You play it every day. That's unbelievable. I mean, that's why I stopped playing it. That's crazy, dude. I just gave you my queen. Oh, we traded queens. Yeah, something like that. I was like, where's my queen? Sort of like giving the queen away, in a way. Right? But it wouldn't surprise me if I gave my queen away. This guy is on punishment for the rest of his life. This is not amusing anymore. I don't know, like, certainly, you know, no one's sitting around thinking I was, like, playing for a win or something. I don't think Take Back is under the impression that I'm playing for a win there. G5, like, maybe I won't notice there's an en passant or something. Is that, like, an ingenious move? No. It's like a trick. Tricks. This is not funny, dude. You're banned. Speaking of tricks, so finally someone fell for another tactic. I hope. The wonders of same-colored bishop in games. See, now I can actually think, which is nice. You can do bishop and knight checkmate. Good to see you, Nefidov. Where you've been in the witness protection program. Now he left the game. That's sportsmanlike. Unbelievable. What a jerk. Alright. So the slicing bishop. I don't know about that king and pawn in game. But now we're back in control. And we will hopefully hold this. Same color bishop endgame. Pawn is pawn. Pawn is pawn. But knights are knights, right? Should I keep the knights? Maybe. Nah, we're in the square. I can take this. It's just mean. Alright. Imre. Imre is losing the game after a valiant effort. I was scared, but I can't lose all my games. I'm sorry, guys. I really try my best to lose as many as I can, but it's really not easy to lose them all. So I don't want anyone to be like disappointed that I didn't lose every single game. All right? All right. Now the question is, we decided to keep the knights. Was it a good idea? Maybe, maybe not. He's got that e5 move. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Though that's very double-edged. We must keep him honest. Carefully. This is over. He's gonna try that, but, you know. Alright, this dangerous on this avenue for white at the end of the day. Don't forget. I guess I have d5. If I take here, it's not necessary to take, but maybe it's okay. Please don't be a mistake. What if I don't take? Just hang out, you know? Why should I take? Just hang out and see what happens. Sounds good. Mr. Nefedov, long time no see. Well, at least the guy didn't really let his time run out. He like actually disconnected from online. I guess that's better than letting his time run out. But you should definitely report those people that do that. That's the worst. The worst thing you can do. What about Rookie 1? He's got A4. Saberdog's brutally tough when he's down on time. Tremendous increment defender, which I respect. I think that here. I mean, I could take on b5. It's playable. I might have to at some point because he's threatening ugly stuff I don't like. This looks overwhelming. Now it's like the best Nimzo ever. Play knight c5 and he's totally paralyzed. Niggermadel offered a draw. It's a standard type of position, man. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people would have tried to play for time. It's probably equal. Like, If he tries to do anything fancy, he's going to lose his pawns on the king side. So I don't think that Mr. Slohan can make progress here. He can't do anything without dropping G and F, you know, to win the like B pawn or something. And by that point, I think it would get real dangerous. So he's going to sack the exchange now. That's fine. That's fine with us. Fine with us. Maybe we have mate. We can play for mate. Interesting. Knight c5. Rook d4. Be careful about that. Yeah. I don't want to lose my d4 pawn. So what? a5, right? I guess there is one thing that could happen here that I don't like. We have to be very careful there. He's going to do it that way. Should be a draw, one would assume. King d2. Not a lot of squares. Play for mate. Wrong way. Could I lose this? Of course. I could lose any position. I wish I could concentrate on this endgame. Now we probably can. Alright. Really should have been a no-brainer this game. Now, I feel like somehow he has some sort of vague chance here. He shouldn't. I think we are winning. At least our like Sabadog's 1910 now. He used to be like 1600. He's 1565 in Blitz, even though he says his over the board rating is like 2000. How can your over the board rating be 500 points higher than your online Blitz rating and be so good at increment? Blabik, sorry we missed you. You discovered you could play a simulated... Blabix is now working for chess-db.com. The Simul Slagi won an accelerated dragon, as usual. That's funny, man. Simulated Slagi is tough. Probably stronger than me. That's hilarious. Sabadog, where are you? He wasn't going to just fold. That's so disappointing. Fold. Die. 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 Die now. Move. Simulated Slagi. It's a long diagonal. It has multiple squares on it. Can you name that diagonal? It's a new game on chess-db.com. Name the diagonal. It has 5 squares. And it's got dark colors on the squares. Can you name that diagonal? The A5 E1 diagonal. I must have missed something here. This is going to end the simulated Slagi. Asterbate. Don't even tell me Asterbate was winning. When I hung a rook on b4. Is it possible? Now here I can play... No, can't play that. Just stay on the diagonal. You will never cross, Luke. Oh my god. Dude, you better not even think about playing bishop c6. Rook d2 is interesting, but I prefer knight takes a4. I think it's a little safer than the other continuation. Slightly safer. I mean, it would be very funny to let you play like bishop c6, check knight b7. Not today. I've had a long day and it's really not fun. Name the diagonal. Let's go here. So now things get interesting. How exactly do you get over there to the other side? This is like our minimum amount of draws ever, though. On the positive side, I felt like I played horribly today and got a lot of losses where I dropped rooks and pawns and stuff. I mean, I honestly wish I could make the simul longer, but it's already pretty long, you know? But I feel like the games are mostly decided by ridiculous blunders, unfortunately. Play against yourself. Mr. Coffee's going to be entertaining himself all day now. Blavix, you started a really bad thing with this, man. I'm going to play Anish Giri after this. Offer some draws. I'm going to offer me some draws. Crush the simulated Blavix. You play b3. Try the other way. Come around the other way. The back side. I think that's what you should do. I'm going to stay active. Is my bishop going to get like trapped or something if I go over here? I don't think so. I think actually this diagonal is probably pretty good. Oh, you resigned HTFP. Alright, I thought you were going to let me finish it off with the Arabian mate. That's very disappointing. But I'll take it. I never ever decline a resignation. I guess I could blunder this somehow. I mean, there's got to be a way to lose this, right? Simulated Blavix plays the Spanish Cordell very badly. That's funny, man. Oh man, this guy, what is that guy in my chat room? He plays with computer assistants and he's spamming my chat. Damn, that's good. Let's report him. Hey, you spam my chat. Alright. 4 minutes, Mr. Slowhand. Mr. Slowhand donated 10 gift subs this week. Was the leader in bit donations with 4,000. Infinite Flash also, our backup moderator, 1,500. Jim was 600 this week. Doesn't it show the other people who donated? Or are there no others? Warnaki, WJ Loof, Oms, HTFP, and Take Back. Weekly top cheerers. So, tomorrow we're going to be back. I don't believe it. Playing Blitz and Rapid Chess here at 11 o'clock CET. This game is a draw, but I mean, I'm giving Mr. Slowhand his money's worth. He deserves it. I'm not going to complain. I don't think he's inordinately played out, you know. It's not bad etiquette or anything. No, draw, play. That's what Frolov said to me. He cannot cross the line of the draw line. Yeah, he was up a pawn the whole game. I blundered in the opening. I thought it was a knight d7, king's Indian, and I played rook e1, and I realized he put his knight on c6. Apparently that move loses a pawn by force. I never really thought about it before. But it's not too surprising. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you, Someone of Sound and Morales, for the usual beatdowns. I miss the simulated Blobix. It's always like, it's fun to play Blobix though, because you never know what you're going to get. Very unpredictable. One day he might crush you, the next day he loses like a beginner. Well, that's the good part. You know, with Morales and Someone on Sound, you always know you're going to get crushed or maybe grovel for a draw. Blobix is fun. Now d4. So the space advantage here for black is pretty significant. Like take. King, let's say c6, king e5, king c5, king f5, king d4, king g5, king e3, king h6, king f3, g5, king moves. I mean, I can probably draw with active play. Take, king b4, king e5, king c3, king f5. It's the same variation in every line. But at the same time, you don't need to do that. I mean, you can play like here. I guess I really should force the draw. Bishop takes, king takes. King b4, king e5, king c3, king f5, king d3, king g5, king e3, king h6. Oops, that doesn't work. King h5, king e3, g5, f3, g6, f2, g7, f1, queen. I think it's a draw. Anyway, it'll be more fun this way. Just shuttling my pieces around in a blocked position. Maybe king h4 loses. King f5 loses, king f6 loses, king g6 loses, king h5, king h6. Well, actually, king h6 is fine. It's actually the best move. I was hallucinating before. This king was already on f3. Well, this is an easy draw. I can also draw with king h5. I can play king h5. I forgot that he wasn't on f3 already. I get the queen first. It's crushing. What happened? Black resigned. Why did Mr. Slowhand resign? Mr. Slowhand, did you like resign instead of offering a draw by accident? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I've done that before. I did that before in my own Simul. Oh my god, dude. It's ruined. But at least you ruined one of the draws. It was going to be the number 4 draw. No, it was 15 wins, 4 draws, and 6 losses. This does not count as a win. It was a draw. 15 wins, 4 draws, 6 losses. No matter, guys. Thank you for playing, and it was fun. Lots of tough games, as usual. I'm sorry I can't even do a longer Simul, because we had a couple dropouts, it looks like. Let's see. Who dropped out? Okay, Merrick to Soccer, I don't understand what the deal is with that guy. So no dropouts? Really? That's surprising. Literally no dropouts. It doesn't look like there's enough games there. Am I seeing all the games? That's not all the games, is it? Is that really all the games? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah. No dropouts. Nice. Anyway, 15 wins, 4 draws, and 6 losses. Thank you guys so much for playing and for the support, especially from the clicker. Mr. Slowhand with a bad click there. I obviously would accept a draw. I was expecting when I played Queen G6 check, you would play Queen F5, trading queens. That was what you're supposed to do. Yeah, he meant to offer a draw. So I'm counting it as a draw. Anyway, guys, thanks for playing. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 with Blitz and Rapid Chess here on lichess and Twitch. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, Video Chess Training on YouTube. And thanks for playing. See you guys tomorrow. Just because you don't see my mouth moving doesn't mean I can't talk, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.